It was one to forget on Thursday night for the Sens, who fall 4-0 against the Buffalo Sabres in their return to Canadian Tire Centre for the first time in 2025. Turnovers leading to goals on odd man rushes, hurting the Sens in this one, falling 4-0 on Thursday night.
You know, I know tonight was a 4-0 score. I don't know if that was indicative of the game. But you're not going to win a lot of games if you're not scoring. You're going to get frustrated. It's hard not to. If you don't get frustrated, it's you know, you're probably in the wrong business. You got to be up. Guys are upset. Guys are frustrated when they don't win, whether it's play well or not. But it's how you handle that frustration and how you reset.
It's frustrating. Everybody's frustrated, and you're not happy. I don't think any of us are. So, but at the end of the day, that's a game. You got to move past it. You got to learn from it and make sure you're ready to go next game.
The Sens came out of the gate a little bit stronger than the 4-0 result dictates, generating their tight checking style in the offensive zone and playing a tight defensive game as well, unable to break through though, and it was in fact the Sabres off of a turnover in the offensive zone, leading to a 2-0 break, making it 1-0 early on in the contest. They'd add another one 3 minutes later, trailing 2-0 through 20 minutes of play.
I actually thought we started the game pretty well, had a good first period, and thought we gave them a couple goals, but other than that, I thought we all liked their start, and then obviously the second period was not good enough, and but it's big picture here, and move on and get ready for Pitt.
The Sabres would add 2 more on in the second period, one off of a Nick Jensen turnover and another one as well to make it a 4-0 scoreline through 40 minutes of play. The Sens couldn't rally. They had a lot of shots as the game went along, but unable to find anything substantial to break through, falling 4-0 against the Sabres on Thursday night.
First period was pretty good. Outshot them 2-1. Spent a lot of time in their zone. I thought the second period we pressed a little bit, turned over the puck more than we wanted to. When you look at the way they scored, we kind of handed them three goals, and had a lot of good looks. And obviously, their goalie had a good game.
I think it's just going back to what we know makes us successful. Sounds simple, but it really is. I mean, when we get in the games and we keep the game simple and put a lot of pressure on them, we've had success. So it's getting back to that.
Not the greatest night on the ice for the Sens, one to forget, but off the ice, a very special guest in attendance at this one tonight, dropping out the ceremonial face-off. Brooke Henderson, pro golfer, and Smiths Falls native in attendance here at the Sens game. Here's an interview with Brooke at the first intermission.
It's so amazing to be an ambassador for the Sens. I've grown up a huge fan of them my entire life, and it's so amazing to watch the guys out on ice, and they're world-class athletes pursuing their dreams every day, and I'm trying to do the same on the LPGA Tour, so it's a great partnership, and I'm just really happy I can be a part of it.
I know that you were a bit nervous your first time dropping the puck last time you were here. Any nerves this time, or was it smooth sailing, I guess?
Yeah, I think it's kind of like first tee jitters. You always have a little bit, but it's just such a special opportunity, and just tried to make the most of it.
That's awesome. And, for any golfers out there, just any tips or any advice for especially women golfers as well, just coming out and wanting to make a name for themselves, just what would you say for them?
I mean, it sounds maybe a little cliche, but just to have fun, really enjoy it. Good things happen when you're in love with what you do, and I'm trying to just be better every day, and I think for tips around the golf course, I feel like that's pretty tricky because everyone's so unique. My swing's very unusual, but you just have fun and you'll find what works.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot again for this, and all the best.
Thank you.
A great time with Henderson in the building for this one here tonight. On the ice, the Sens will look to bounce back on Saturday afternoon in Pittsburgh against the Penguins in the first of a back-to-back. A 4-0 final from Canadian Tire Centre on Thursday night. For Sens 360, I'm Jackson Starr.